Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I am Katie from Mitza Creek Farm. Today is January 1st, 2024. And since we're all home and we have such little snow, we got just a little bit yesterday, we are going to move animals and get a whole bunch of animal work done today. That way, if we continue to get snow over the winter, everybody's where they need to be for the rest of the winter. First on the agenda, we are going to take and move the rams back in with each other, which means we have to separate the rams from the ewes that were in with them. We're going to get the rams over here and then the ewes in that front pen on the front side of the barn. Come on, Vlad. Come on, Vlad. Sheep, sheep. Come on, Vlad. Sheep, sheep. There you go. Come on. Good boy. All right, so that's actually the hard part. You know what's going to be hard? Nope. Getting them out of this jug because the way this door goes. All right, are you ladies ready? Ready to go back? Yep. Before I do that? Never mind. Because don't we want them to go in there?
I just need to get these. They're going to run out here.
Open the door.
That's where I'm going, but they're going to get past me and run out.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on a sec. I'll just stand here. There you go, guys. So close. Okay, here they come. Yep, here they come.
I'd like to be on that side.
Right? Come on, sheep, sheep. And there we go. Hooray! All right, so that is done. That is a big relief. And now we're gonna go separate a cow. Well, these two keep kind of fighting each other. And so Bond has open cut on his little horn nubbin area. So Vlad is has some blood all over him. Not a lot, and they will calm down. They just have to get used to each other again. I think it made things a little worse that they were separated from some of the yearling ewes who are in heat, and so I think that they both are kind of like fighting over that, but they should calm down pretty quickly. Being all the way on the other side of the barn, they can't see them, they can't there's no line of sight or anything like that. So they should calm down pretty soon. They just have to reestablish who is more dominant between the two. Vlad has horns, Bond doesn't, but Bond is bigger than Vlad. So you never know who's going to come out on top with those two. So next on the agenda is we have a buyer coming for a bred heifer. And so we have to get the chute ready and get her separated. I have the paperwork and stuff here for her. So that is pretty much all ready. All these two are... Yep. So next up, we need to get her separated. He'll be here in about 2 hours. So I want to get started on that so that she's ready for when they come. I hate separating animals and working animals when there's people here. It just adds another layer of stress. and everybody has opinions on how things need to go. So it's just a lot easier if we just do our system when nobody is here, and so that it goes a lot smoother. They can just back up their trailer, we can load them in, and it's done. Okay, so this is the one we need to do, and I just gave everybody some treats. Beck has some more treats right there, so he's gonna shake and try to get her in. If we can get her in and shut these gates quickly, it'll go super smooth. She is a little less untame than everybody else. Okay, Beck, she's coming. Shake it. Perfect. Okay. Back up. Oh, dang it. All right, they're getting that. We found that they like to try to go under. So we're putting a piece of plywood here so that she doesn't try to go under this gate. And she's right there. Everybody else is on the other side. Tomorrow, he is going to the processor. So we're gonna have to repeat this tomorrow. So we want it to be nice and smooth for everybody. And so she's almost in here. Owen can you jump over and throw some hay in for her? Beck, we don't want everybody to be wound up, so let's kind of throw some hay. Maybe put the treats right here so we're not shaking it. You know what I mean? Just dump them right there.
Or should we say?
Hey, Mama. Yep, just kind of right where this green tub is. There we go. I'm gonna go over here. And then we will take, okay, Beck, I need you over here. Look how simple that was. Perfect. So she's been eating some of the little treats on the ground. So that's a good sign. She's not overly stressed. But she is scared, obviously. She's separated from everybody. She doesn't want that, obviously. So now we just have to wait for the buyers to come and pick her up. But we do have her in there. It should be pretty secure, knock on wood. It held the bull, 2 cows, and our Angus cow. So it should hold this heifer. But you never know. She might be a little more spunky or a little more agile. You just don't know. So I'm gonna wait here and watch her while we wait for the buyers to come. So the plan is, once this guy goes to the processor tomorrow, we're gonna take and let the calves that are over in the nativity pen back over here. We're gonna put the goats and the 3 calves and Handsome the donkey in here. And then that way we only need to do 1 round bale. And so that should make things a lot easier and a lot simpler. And then the black heifer that's over there, nope, that's a black steer, sorry. The black steer that's over there, he is going to the processor at the end of the month. And we're not moving the calves in here yet, just because the more animals that are in here, the harder it is, the crazier it can get. So we're just gonna keep everybody where they're at right now until he is gone. And then that will make things simpler, and then we let those guys over, and then the black one will go at the end of the month. So yeah, it's kind of like the plan as of right now. It might change, but I'm not thinking so. It'll be really nice to only have to do 1 round bale, and 1 round bale should last those guys about a week. So that will really cut down on our hay consumption this winter. And over in the nativity pen, those calves are out cold. They have a nice and warm bed. It's like 32 degrees outside, and so it's like the perfect temperature for them, and they are taking death naps. I had posted at the beginning of the fall that we were interested in selling like 2 of our cows or 2 bred heifers, or we just needed to get our numbers down a little bit, just so that we were more comfortable going into it. We would love to keep them, but we don't need to get rid of them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And we are happy with our numbers where they're at. But I had posted that at the beginning of the fall that we were looking to possibly reduce our herd even more. And this person happened to see it on Instagram, and they came out during pumpkin season, and then they came out during Christmas tree season a couple of times to look at her. And so they, we wouldn't have sold her had they not come to buy her, because we would be really happy with everything the way it is. We actually are going into spring now. We will have 2 bred cows and a bred heifer. And so we are really comfortable with that number. And then we will have 2 heifers and 2 steers from this last year. So those are really, really comfortable numbers. And part of me is kind of like, well, it sucks because you put in almost 2 years into an animal. You want to keep them and see how it goes. But we really did learn this year with the drought, and with as successful as the pumpkin patch and Christmas tree farm have been, that we need to keep the highest maintenance things more manageable, and that is definitely the cows. We needed to reduce that herd number so that it is less labor intensive for one person, who is me. So the hardest part is moving them in the summer all day, every day, and making sure that they have water and all of that. And with the drought, that really, really, really made an impact on our long-term goals here at the farm. And it made us reevaluate, okay, we really do want to do pumpkin patch and Christmas tree farm. We're to the point now where we're open and customers are loving it. And it takes 3 years to have a beef crop, essentially, where pumpkins, I can devote more space to pumpkins. Sheep are a lot less. They do require more, obviously, than pumpkins. And then Christmas trees are like a 10-year crop. So we need to find that balance. And the cows were kind of like it's funny because everybody's like, the cows are our favorite, but they're also the most expensive and longer term investment out of the other animals and the other crops here on the farm. Well, that went about as easy as it could. He just backed right up the gate, or we opened the gate and the piece of plywood, and we opened his trailer, and she just hopped right in. And I went up and I closed the first door and then closed the second, and there was no issue, no drama. I absolutely love that. And she is the most, how do I say this? She is the most not tame out of all of our cows now. And so that is, for her to load like that, is absolutely perfect. It couldn't have gone better. Knock on wood, but I kind of feel like I finally am figuring out how to do this. So tomorrow we are going to load the white-faced steer into our trailer and bring him to the processor. But that feels good. That feels really good. So that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. I don't have treats, but I will scratch you. Oh, yeah, you got an itch, don't you? Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl.